Right, here at Burnie Trots for the Tassie Sale race weekend, and I'm catching up with one Nathan Ford. Generally do winning interviews, but Nathan just got beat in that one, but weren't winning the first two here tonight. I wasn't here for that, so congratulations and thanks for joining me, mate.
Thank you very much, Paul. Yeah, you got it at the wrong time, around second in that one, so we've had a good start to the day.
Well, they just go in that race.
159.7. It's not a bad run around here. Last half of 58.
Yeah.
And parking up.
Yeah, it's amazing. 600 metres, 604, I think, officially, or 7, whatever it is. I mean, you're not going to split hairs. It's a unique track to watch. Like, I've been a kid in a candy store. I'm like, I can't remember a track this tight.
I reckon it's our Kaikoura of Tasmania. You got the beautiful backdrop like Kaikoura in New Zealand, and you wouldn't actually think it's a 600 metre track to drive around. It's a really good track to get around.
The canvas look good. The only thing, it doesn't look very wide, but I suppose you can't get wide on the turn, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, it's wide enough if you're going to drive a bad race. Don't worry about that.
It probably saves you from driving a bad race. Your comparison with Kaikoura too, anyone that has been to Kaikoura, you're just driving through hills and then all of a sudden there's ocean, and it's the same thing, isn't it? And it's just as far as you can see, nothing but water.
Yeah, it's a lovely outlook. My mates on the mainland say how good a place Burnie is. Watching the races and the water in the backdrop is really good.
Tell your mates, it's better to come. I've always thought the same thing. It's better. I've been here for 5 minutes and been made feel an absolute home. It's great. It must be cool coming here. How many times they race here a year?
I think we race here about between 6 or 8. I'm pretty sure. Our cup meet was here last week, and it was not last week, last meet, and it was packed here, and it was really good. But yeah, I think about 6 or 8.
Yeah, and it's busy. Many horses trained around this area?
Yeah, they just trained up over the hill at Stowport, I think it's called. Yeah, they train up there. About 3 or 4 trainers up there. There's a few around the area. They all come down here and hobble and fast work down here.
Yourself, I asked you there just off air, what, you got 4 or 5 in work?
Yeah, we work as a team down with my auntie and uncle, Tammy Langley and Philip Ford. We all sort of work as a team down there. We're working a few more, about 25, 30, but yeah, having a nice start to the year.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a good family effort. Some of us start early, some of us start a little bit later, but yeah, it's a good family environment.
Do you get competitive? Because I noticed a couple of times there's one team leaving will beat the other one. Do you get competitive going to the line?
Oh, 110%. During the week there's not much banter, but on the way home there's a fair bit of banter.
I heard Mitch out there before he was complaining because he's got to work tomorrow. He's not going to get to the sales.
Oh, that won't end. He doesn't work much during the week anyway.
He'll end up at the sales too, I bet.
Oh, no, I think he's staying at home, going to watch the Chariots of Fire, and he's going to have a quiet night at home. Won't hurt him. The sales are getting bigger and bigger. There's some great drafts in there too. Have you had a look? Yeah, had a really good look. We're going up to buy, so hopefully it's a good day.
Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign for bloody Tas Racing and Nutrien, so that is terrific. How is harness racing going here in Tassie?
Yeah, I think it's going pretty good. We race for pretty good prize money. Emma and Clayton are bringing a fair few over here still. Our racing has improved. The last 6 to 12 months. You can't just bring your average horse over here and win. They've got to be decent sort of horses. These sort of tracks are obviously the B grade tracks, and your lesser horses are going to win here. But apart from that, I do think our Sunday night meetings have improved. Yeah, there's a good meeting I think tomorrow night, isn't there? For an ordinary meeting, Sunday night. There's a very good meeting, good for Phil Fields and competitive racing. I think you got your first 2-year-old for the year as well. Yeah, there's the first 2-year-old on, and one thing to add to that, 4 of the 2-year-olds are coming out of the sales from last year, so it's really good. You could get a job. Have you got one in it? No, I'm driving one for Wayne Yolen at Solo Track, and I'm pretty sure it might have been nearly the sale top of last year. Yeah, leather up or a... it's a leather up, yes. Yeah, white face. Yep, that's him. Shelley Barnes prepared it, actually. I can nearly remember the person that bred it, but not quite. But I do remember the horse. He was a cracking horse, actually. Yeah, he nearly looks like a Sweet Lou with that big white nose, but he's actually a leather up, yeah. Prize money... It's ridiculous here. I did a thing with Stuart Brown just there before, and you get nearly not quite $10,000 when you win a 2-year-old, because they're all $14,000. You get a $10,000 bonus if they're Tassie bred, and then you get a $5,000 bonus out of that sales. It's just ridiculous. If you can win a maiden 2-year-old here, and it's a sales graduate or a locally bred one, you're looking close to $20,000, $15,000 to $20,000. Amazing prize money, especially for a bloke it comes from your closest neighbours. If you're like Victoria, we aren't exactly enjoying those sort of dollars. Oh, 100%. Emma and Clayton have used the system great. They're bringing over horses that have won their one race, and our programming, they've sort of got the races that are 1 to 2 win horses, and then your 3 to 4 wins, and they've used the system really good. I'm really surprised a few of the other stables, your Jess Tubbs, Greg Sugars, and your other stables like Douglas, that haven't caught on and started bringing a few horses over here for the better prize money. Do you enjoy it?
It's funny the way you say that, because, like, you know, even parts of New Zealand, people say, "Oh, just leave us alone. We want to stay on our own." But only way we can grow our sport is getting people. We need you guys going across to the mainland. We need, you know, people going to New Zealand. We need people going to everywhere, so that people sitting here will back a horse in Victoria because that gives more stake money, or it doesn't matter where it is. Do you actually enjoy, though, these people coming across trying to raid your dollars?
I do. I think it's great for the industry, and I think it's great for our trainers to better themselves. Like, back in the day, like, there was our average, like, our racing was a little bit average, but now you've got these horses over here, you've got to try better yourself. Yeah. Like, you can't just be running the mill, you've got to better your horse to be competitive with the Emmas and the other teams that are coming over here.
Yeah, well, that's great to hear, and you're enjoying that part of the challenge as well, I imagine.
Oh yeah, for sure. You have got your people that are against it, like they're coming over here and taking our prize money, but that's up to them. Like, they're using the system to their advantage, and I agree with it.
When you guys go over there with horses like Magician and that, you guys aren't complaining. There'd be some other people over there that are complaining, but it's reciprocal, isn't it?
Oh, 110%. Yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah.
No, thank you. Thanks for the chat. You're going to get another winner tonight? Like, you've already had two, and I haven't. Do you want me to go home?
Yeah, I'd rather you leave, Paul. Thank you.
Good luck tonight. I'll look forward to catching up with you tomorrow. Hopefully you put your hand up at the right time and get a successful purchase, mate. But thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Just a random chat. Really enjoyed it.
Great for the chat, mate. Thanks. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.